Salam spirit olahraga. Persaingan liga-liga elit di dunia untuk mencapai juara. Liga Inggris, Liga Spanyol. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, and sharing.
Stops in that first half and controlling the area and outside it. Arbeloa, Pepe, Ramos and Marcelo, Alonso and Khedira. And now Hasil and Altintop, who can push down the line. This might be one of the biggest games he's played for Real Madrid. Ronaldo and Benzema rounding out the lineup. Towards the spot on the side volley. Ronaldo just squirts it wide. 14th shot for Real Madrid. Only 4 on target. Oriol in front of Diego Lopez. Senna and Bruno backing up Angel and Cani. Ruben and Nilmar up front, and they have been dangerous. However, yellow cards will play a role if they haven't already. Las was yanked. Pepe and Xavi Alonso playing with yellows, while Mario, Lopez, and Ruben have yellows for Villarreal. So back to Khedira. His fellow German national team teammate. Ronaldo not that happy with Sami Khedira, and it's a break for Nilmar just behind Ruben, who hustles to get in front of Ramos and gets knocked down, and he will get the call. The linesman was saying no, but that came from the center official. Gets a nose in front. Wasn't much, but a good call. And a good angle for Marco Senna. Time champion against a team that has never won, although launched to the big stage by Manuel Pellegrini. Laid out for Senna. The cross deflected. Casillas plays it safe and punches it out, and the rebound shot goes wide.
Not exactly the way they drew it up. It takes a wicked deflection here, and then that causes all sorts of problems. But when you've got that man to call on, Iker Casillas, he's got everything covered.
Lifted back by Ruben. Marcelo sends it the wrong way. Nilmar could have taken it, but smartly lets it go for the corner. Marcelo's had a few. On that lip that cost him a yellow card just before the half. Senna launches it, glances down for Zapata, who almost fainted that it appeared at his feet.
He doesn't see it until it's right on top of him. Poor lad, it gets whisked in, and everybody that's supposed to be clearing it misses it, and then it comes onto Zapata. He's got no chance of adjusting himself to control it.
And it looks
hearing one or two nasty words, they can control it and tell them to calm down. So it's obviously been something that he's been trying to monitor, you would think, in giving fair warning, but he's taken too much of it and he's sent him away.
Marcelo's cross deflects, looking for Altintop, who follows through on the shot and clocks into Oriol. No intent, but the left back gets up slowly.
The ball takes a deflection on its way to Altintop, I believe, and it just doesn't carry enough through. He just drives through fresh air, reckless swing at it, and Oriol gets his full blood and blunder.
Well, if Mourinho wasn't already bubbling, he is now 5 minutes into the second half.
Well, I've heard what was said. He's sitting right next to him, so.
Here's Ronaldo. To the inside for Marcelo. Cuts for the shot. Back heels it to himself, but Bruno intercepts.
Really joining in all this game is Marcelo, giving a lot of freedom up against this yellow team and leaving himself really high up, and Nilmar still unable to really make advantage of that.
A few times early where he abused Sergio Ramos, only to be denied by Casillas. Nilmar showed, but the pass goes long. There's the fourth official, Israel Simon. Pepe. The left foot of Casillas, which fails him for once. Like Mario maybe leading with the elbow a bit. Callejon, not sure why he's not on the bench. Maybe he doesn't want to sit with a pulled muscle, but he subbed in for Las. And had to be replaced by Altentop at the half. Nice flip from Nilmar. Ruben tries to get it. Angel battles for it, as does Kadira. Here's Altentop. Actually, a few games this year, Ray, where they had him playing it right back when Arbeloa was unavailable, and got victimized a few times, but showed some promise. Although this past week they used Las there, as Altentop has not seen a lot of action. Ronaldo sweeps it from Marcelo. Back for Alonso. Poked away by Connie. Angel back quickly. Nice play, Villarreal. Down the line, and Ramos with a tug on Nilmar.
Well, there's that space that Marcelo's leaving open, and the ball gets played into Nilmar, who turns Ramos beautifully here, and he's off to the races. Well,
the gate never opened.
He's got a pair of legs, but he doesn't get them because of Sergio reaching in and wrestling him down. And it's probably the wisest thing to do. It wasn't correct, but it was necessary.
And a yellow card again. Fourth against Real Madrid, not counting their ejected coach.
Again, Ramos is only on this side because Marcelo is always continually leaving this position that you see him in there now and joining in the midfield and beyond. All this game he's been pushing very high up. It's under orders from Mourinho. It's got to be, because obviously going with the three at the back here tonight.
Well, Mourinho, he'd be going ballistic on the sideline if Marcelo was AWOL without permission. Marcelo leaves it for Ramos. Slight touch from Ronaldo, enough to get it Brazil. Marcelo goes down, and Angel.
Not sure about this one. This looks as if it's a good slide sweep through from Lopez. The referee calling it.
Poked into the center, but again, another restart, and it looks like we might have another coach tossed. This is...
What, are you surprised? I mean,
I shouldn't be from the first 45
really,
minutes.
Let's be honest. Real Madrid have made an art of this in that technical area of really putting all sorts of pressures on referees and arguing with them. Arguing with their assistants all game long, complaining. We've seen it for 2 years now, and it's never going to go away. It's the way they do things. When I say they, I mean that technical area.
Well, there's the word of caution.
You only do so much before you cross the line.
Now it's Marco Ruben, who already had a yellow, at least according to my count, going up and over the defender. Have to take another look at the book. And that one deserved as he clashes into Arbeloa. Ten minutes into the second half. And by my count, as this shot squirts wide, Marco Ruben was yellow carded 19 minutes into the first half. And it looks like he just received another for that foul on Arbeloa. So, for Mr. Paradas, that should have been, that wasn't. If they can clarify that after the match, but more fodder for Mourinho and company. Both teams actually plenty to be upset about with the referee. Remember, it was Villarreal in that first half that should have had a penalty. And Arbeloa had a huge grab on Marco Ruben. Behind Marcelo, nicely stopped.
Great start from Real Madrid. It's first 10 minutes of this second half, they've really pinned Villarreal and really threatening more and more as this game's going on in the second half. Whatever Mourinho said and adjustments that he made, and certainly pushed Marcelo in beyond the midfield here now. He's really joining in as an advanced midfield player a lot of the times. Going to take care of business here tonight and come out with the Jets glowing now for the Royal Whites.
Through the fifth corner towards the penalty spot. Poked free. Nilmar giving chase. Marcelo and Xavi Alonso control.
Again, Nilmar just inches away from knocking that over the top of Marcelo, and he'd been one-on-one with the last defender of Real Madrid. There's certainly having the torpedoes here tonight and really pushing on Real Madrid, looking for this go-ahead goal.
He disguises it well for Marcelo.
Ah!
Poke free. Kadira off target.
Said it. Marcelo has been giving all the freedom that he revels in, and this is what you get for being brave, and that's unlucky. He's so close to getting that touch right there that would have been setting it up for a real good pop at Lopez's goal. Kadira comes through and shanks it wildly wide.
Great. Seems almost unfair for Real Madrid as getting set to make a change. The Canadian Dutchman, perhaps he can strike the Dutch reference in a few months. Jonathan de Guzman loosening up. Well, it seems unfair for Real Madrid, but after they were beaten or surrendered 2 points to the brilliance of Cazorla, they were being questioned that maybe things were starting to fall apart after one game.
Nah, I'm not so sure about the one game thing. Against Real Betis, Phil, they were looking decidedly under weather in that game, and against the Russians, of course, in the Champions League, although they won 4-1, it wasn't a stellar performance, so I wasn't that surprised at that performance against Malaga. And here tonight, they're struggling against a team that's 1 point above the drop zone and still can't find a way through. But the second half performance is really showing that they're absolutely hammering away now at Villarreal's door. It's got to please Mourinho. He's sent out with extra fire in the belly by the looks of it.
2 men in the wall. Xavi Alonso to the back post, and Lopez almost did not get there.
This was going to swing over the goalkeeper right there. Ooh, look at me, as if he got a little touch on it.